It is time for Melody Lesson 3.1. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the distance between notes by letter name when using the treble clef. We will do this by first determining what the interval is. Decide is it ascending or descending, and then count the lines and spaces in the melodic direction. We're going to move the second note on the correct line or space, and then label the note with the correct letter. Just a friendly reminder that an interval is the distance between two pitches. Ascending is when the first pitch is lower than the second, like that second note is higher than the first. Descending is when the first pitch is higher than the second. The second note is lower than the first. That is descending. Okay, so all that information is wonderful, but let's break it down so it makes sense. Watch the minion ascend in pitch, starting low and going high. Watch the minion descend in pitch, starting high and going low. On this staff, the 1 is lower than the 2, so this is an ascending interval. We go straight from the 1 to the 2, not skipping any lines or spaces, so this is an interval of a second. The first pitch is an E, and the second pitch is an F. Line 1 to line 2 skips space 1. So if we give each of these a number 1, 2, 3, skipping the 2, this is an interval of a third. Line 1 is an E, ascending a third to line 2 is a G. Line 1 to space 2 is a fourth, skipping 2 and 3. 1 to 4, ascending fourth. Line 1 is still E, and space 2 is A. An ascending fifth is going from 1 to 5, skipping 2, 3, and 4. In this instance, it can look like line 1 to line 3. Line 1 is still E, up a fifth to line 3 is B. 1 to 6 is a sixth, skipping 2, 3, 4, and 5. In this instance, line 1 to space 3 is a sixth. Line 1 is E, and space 3 is C. 1 to 7 is a seventh, skipping 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 to 7. Line 1 is E, and line 4 is D. An octave is 8 notes apart. We skip 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 to 8 is an octave. Line 1 is E, space 4 is E. We're going to flip that direction. Now descending, 1 to 2 is a second. 1 is higher than the 2. Line 5 is F, and space 4 is E. Line 5 to line 4 is a descending third. We skip 2, which happens to be space 4. Line 5 is F, line 4 is D. Line 5 to space 3 skips 2 and 3, making a descending fourth. Line 5 is F, space 3 is C. A descending fifth can look like this. Line 5 to line 3, skipping 2, 3, and 4. Line 5 is still F, and line 3 is B. Line 5 descending to space 2 is a descending sixth, skipping 2, 3, 4, and 5 along the way. Line 5 is F, space 2 is A. Line 5 to line 2 is a descending seventh, skipping 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Line 5 is F, line 2 is G. A descending octave can look this way. Line 5 to space 1, skipping 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Line 5 remains F, space 1 is F.